Hello, hello, chat. Welcome, welcome. We are back. And we are better. Let me connect up. What is this pump, man? It's pump at 110? Like a 80-point pump in one shot. Kidding me? Alright, we're online. I am not sure what's happening right now here. I just got on, and then once I was turning on stream, we got a massive pump. Oh, there it is. Final draft higher has been reached with a medium higher, which is expected to be announced within the next few hours. Okay, I see. Wait, so this agreement has been reached? What does that mean? Like, both sides agreed to it? Ceasefire on all fronts. The parties mutually undertake to refrain from targeting infrastructure. Okay. Joint monitoring mechanism. Exchange for Iran's compliance with the term of the deal and negotiate on outstanding issues shall begin within a maximum of 7 days. Okay, that is pretty big. If it said they reached an agreement, surprisingly, that's like the first time something substantial happened. Damn, it's pumping like no other right now. Dude, I wish I was able to join in longs right before this happened. And then I just hold this to the moon. We're gonna have to see if we can find a decent long. I think this is like, I don't love longing this right when we just joined in and everything's pumping. I hate that feeling, but come on, let's just see what we can get. Once I saw the green match, we should have just blind long right there. In a trade, no, we just got on. We're gonna be watching this closely though. They actually came to an agreement. That's actually surprising. I'm gonna check the higher time frames. So we did take this. I think this is overnight. Yeah, we were much higher overnight. Matter of fact, did not take the Asia low. That's actually interesting. I don't really feel that sustainable off this push. But everything's pointing up right now. Like, I can even see this, even this 4 hour, we have like 4 wicks through it, and there's no closure. That's something that does not want to flip lower. This is the hourly. We have this hourly fair gap that struggled for a while. We basically gonna just completely flip this once 2 p.m. closes. Just charting right now. See a breaker, but there's no way we're gonna retrace all the way back to under 300. Yeah, so let's see what we got here. London highs is clearly the objective right now. Why is the market pumping? They had Iran agreement to do like this. I think a mediation. This is what happened. Oh, we're about to check London highs. We don't really have much to go with. So once we take this high out, what do we have left? This high? After that, it's like just gonna blitz up. Did we take London highs? Yeah, we did. We did. You guys saying what happened? What happened was Iran happened. Guys, don't chase this long up here. We already took the highs. It'll be suicide right now. Like, I'd rather see it fall lower. Where's my, yeah. Good nosedive right now. I might be interested in longs if we can get back inside. Pretty much like before I pump, right? Just like right there, 300s, 320s. That was like a hard to really play unless you're in. Come on, give me something today. I'm not asking for too much, am I? Give me an easy setup, base hits. Zooming back up already. Is that the dip that we wanted? That was like aggressive dip. Already flipping back up. How much can you hear me eat my oatmeal? Not much of a crunch, but I'm gonna turn my volume down a little bit. I have one more bite. I'm gonna put this away. Let's lock in room. We should try for a long, right? As long as no one announces that that was like false news. I guess the question is like, who conceded in this? Because Iran did not want to concede in a lot of things, and Trump also did not want to concede. So how did this agreement happen? I need to go to Truth Social now and see if Trump is confirming too. Like, is this just like a quick news pump where it's not going to sustain, or we're actually going to hold this area? Because I want to at least try to be within the momentum right now. It's like buying everything up, so I want to stay long if I can. Same thing happened like silver here. Silver just pumped too. It was Iranian radio. So Iran was the one that, usually Trump is the one that announces it, and then Iran is like, that's false. Is oil, how's oil? Oil's like still flat from yesterday. Let me see if it dumped. Yeah, so same time here, we dumped like $2, 2% basically. How's everyone doing so far today, guys? Hard to imagine go way back down after news. That's a thing. We should just try to see if we can find a dip and just long it. That's ideally the answer for me. I don't want to buy anything above 400. I think that's a for sure. The news happened basically below 300, and we moved straight to 400s. I would try to lean buys at 300s now. This has been like a 300-point range. You try shorting Asia lows on the ES. I really dislike when it does this. You see the Asia lows and just keeps on jabbing. This is like multiple wicks. It would just save it. It most likely would save for later, but yeah. I do like a switch segment here. This one would be pretty ideal. Very good retrace. Not off of like a false news though, but just like a normal sell. And then we'll try a long back up. Come on. Give me something. We're holding 400 so far. Yeah, most of tech is like pumping back up now. Whoa, Apple is going nuts. This is all-time highs on Apple, by the way. We just hit 304s. What's Apple at right now? 4.4. We're about to pass up Google. Maybe Apple will be the next $5 trillion company. And Nvidia, it's been like stagnant right now. Today, off of ER, which they did good ER. It was just way too priced in to even imagine they could, do what, like a 5% pump after that. Don't let today just be a slow grind up, man. I started the stream a little bit late. I think maybe I started like right when this candle was happening. Could have, I guess, just joined in the first second. But the only news came afterwards, though. I think they confirmed the news a few minutes after. And then people started buying up. What do you guys think right now? I'm thinking something like this. Try to see if we can drive it down, make people fearful. Touch 350 and then higher. I like that. I kind of like that. It makes me want to see if I can short scalp it down too, but I think it's just not probable right now. Still holding this area. Oh, I passed the Lucid Max accounts. We can start the Lucid Live today. It's pretty cool. I need a picture of my license. I'm gonna be right back. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna try to verify so I get the Lucid Live right away. It's still pumping. You've been waiting for 3 weeks for the Lucid Live counts. From what I was told, they do it very quick now. As long as you have all the details right. And you're not in a restricted country, things like that. Guys, I can't chase this long right now. It's so bullish too. Lucid Max is for people that took a lot of payouts already and you can't go back to regular sim. You only buy this special account. It's called Lucid Max. And it goes once you pass the eval, they send you straight to live. Let's see. Alpha Zero, Alpha Premium. What's your opinion? Alpha Zeros are for low cost. I think right now you can get it for $40, 25K account. They're 1D pass, very cheap, probably good for beginners. The premium is the one that I would support for myself and a lot of other people. Up to 6K max payout requests. That's big. That's basically Top Step style, where there's consistency on eval, no consistency unfunded, with large payout caps. That's old Top Step before they nerfed it. That's what we're talking about. I need to verify my face. Right, hopefully it verifies good. We're not too far off from all-time highs, honestly. 300 points away. It's surprising that this week low was all the way almost 1,000 points under. Dreama would like to be the smart prop firm graphic designer. Send us just create a example. DM me it. Let's see what you got. This session has just been pumping the whole entire time. It's nasty. Have you started with your TradeFi accounts? I just got it funded just now. So we're going to start today if we get a setup. Please, guys, tell me where to join in. Because I'm like kicking myself. Maybe we should just stab along once we retrace here. It's so bullish that like I don't think we can step in front of this right now. Buy the dip. There's only one dip so far, and that was that dip. I guess that's the one that I'm like, maybe we should have done it. There's that high taken too. We just took ES London highs. This is pretty much bullish till we're going all the way up. Mostly from this agreement here. At 310, guys. If we start at 280s, we're 200 points higher now. The only evals I'm doing right now basically is alpha. I have not got funded with alpha. I just bought it yesterday, so let's see if we can get them funded and then we're good to go. YM's pushing for all-time highs. Dead ass. I guess we're pretty close. If this is all-time highs, right? Is this all-time highs? Yeah, we're not that far away. What is this, like 1% away? Yeah, 1%. That's nothing. Just one more good day, basically. One more positive day, and we're there. You can't keep reserves on alpha. That's right. That's right. You can keep reserves on Top Step. You can keep it on TPT. You can keep it on. I think that's it. Everyone else, like you really can't. Is everyone in alignment of what? Just along this, or does anyone here is someone interested in playing for a scalp lower too? I hate when I do this, but like, let's just see what we have. It has to be like a clean setup for me to do it. Long only. I want a long only if we can get a good dip again. We only had one dip since I was on. It was 123 here. Maybe we should just long on this candle closure and just let it run up. Oh, should I buy Funded Next accounts? Do you guys like the Funded Next accounts? What did they have? The flex plan? Alpha is legit, guys. No payout denials. They've been around for years and years. They're not gonna rug pull anything. I guess Funded Next is the only one that I haven't started evals with. Which one do you guys like? Is it the flex plan? The flex plan has the promo right now. Let's see. No day loss limit. No activation fee. One-time fee. That's good. Max position 3 Connor. That's kind of small. 1,500 drawdown, 2,500 profit target. What's next? Consistent rule. 40%. Oh, 40% consistent rule is like not the best. I mean, it's a low profit target though. I think that gives it a lot more wiggle room. It's cheap though, $70. That's not bad. Alpha is still superior for sure. Yeah, probably just the 50K flex rate. If you buy 5 accounts for alpha and you passed it and you buy 5 more, I'm pretty sure you're responsible for the renewal if that is a concern for you. I can't even buy it. Guys, look at this. I'm trying to press get plan, and this is what shows me. Like, I could do... What is happening? Is this a bug? Can I try a different plan? Yeah, this is probably just me, unless you guys face the same problems. In versus daily, let me check. With the closure, it will. I think with the closure, we're gonna probably try to itch for all-time highs. Your ban, mine is working. Why would they ban me? I mean, I got some payouts with them, like, but I'm just gonna ask them. Mine works. Okay, it's just me. Maybe I am banned. Do they eval ban you? Because I'm like still partner with them. I'm cool with them. I just haven't traded them in a long time. I got some payouts, probably like 50K payouts in one go. But Apex is the only one banned. Apex is so easy to make money with, but they only want to work with people that are bad. That's pretty clear. Like, no one can say otherwise. They would eval ban you once the moment they see you do very good. Not with like very fast too. Like you get like the guy said, you spent 2,000. 2,000 is like the lowest amount you can buy with like 20 counts, or even a few counts. And then they ban you at 25K payouts. That's unheard of anywhere. At least other firms will let you get up to like 100,000 or like 70, 80, 90. Apex going for that route because you're doing so well so early. They only want bad traders. I hate PM now, guys. Maybe we should change sessions of trade. Look at PM open. 1 PM, we're up 250 points in under an hour, and mostly because of the news release from Iran agreement. But that was really there. All props, one bad traders. Apex is the one that's like aggressive with it. Like they cut you off way too early. And then I think you guys seen it, but maybe I should pop it up. They have they posted like exploiters who what was it? Who purchased a lot of accounts, and some people were at like 3,000, 5,000 PAs. Who probably spent like nearly like 800,000, and they have like no payouts. You need to get on 12:30. I should try to go earlier. Let me see. 12:30 would be here. This would be like kind of the mega long. I like this sweep here. Once we got a closure back up, I would ideally, like this is so clean where like we get this closure here. I just want a quick retap and run it. I don't know if I would have gotten this because of the news push. Wait, no. Yeah. This is like right there. Jeez, we're just pumping, guys. Pump City. This is after Nvidia was, I feel like Nvidia was like a pooper. And we were slowly gonna get sent down. But with this Iran agreement, like you see all the tech here, we're just zooming right now. They're buying this shit up like no tomorrow. They're buying this up. I'm gonna take my oregano. I had a price alert here, probably like ages ago. Imagine we take all-time highs right now. This is not fun to trade though. Unless you're like just riding longs, then it'll be fun. Look at the 5 minute. This 5 minute has been nuts. This is realistically, guys, this is the only thing that gave you like any sense of try the setup. Everything else has been kind of minimal. I mean it could work. I just think like, would you want a long here? I mean, this could work too, honestly. Especially take out this high. It's just very difficult sometimes when you get such a big spike already, and this is like confirm news, but not confirm in every way possible. And you just gotta just join in. And for me, I'm the type to be reactionary. I want to wait for it to come to me. These type of moves, you have to be the one coming to it, and then it'll run. Because this is disgusting how strong this is right now. $150 points later from pullback. Literally, that's the case right now. We're just 240 points away from all-time high. That makes it that much dangerous because I think Trump confirming it and everything like would possibly send us to all-time high, but without it, like we're already like approaching it. Makes it a little shaky. So far, it's been retracing. I'm just gonna mark this out. Kind of like in every 1 minute FEG. So in theory, we have this 1 minute here too. Let's see if it wants to try for that. Could very well just boom. That's my next area of interest right now. There's that nosedive a little bit. This will be the first flip since this dip here, if we don't hold this area. Just by the way. I really want this to fall under 400 for me to long this again, though. I don't know if that's asking for way too much. I feel like it is. Did we take any type of liquidity here? There's not much liquidity, honestly, to go for. ES took this one here. It's good. Is that enough to look to send us back down with this closure? It might. What's up, Bank Math? What do you guys think about this? This is the first realistically a flip that we have? How's that make you guys feel here? Jab a scalp to see if we can shoot for lower to long. So ideally retrace back up. Let's say we take out this low and then come back up. Do you guys like this? If you do this, it'll be literally, I don't even like that high of a stop. Like 25 points. I'm a shaky size with this one. I would rather long it if we can. The next 15-minute gap was ideal, but we didn't get that. So this is the only shot you want. If you want to scalp this, I'm not saying we're going for a low day. It's literally going to go ideally probably to this area, and then we can see if we can long it. Besides that, I don't like longing on this first dip either. That's like disgusting to me still. If you want to do the short scalp, try to see if you can drag it. Most likely under this low. That's all I'm asking for. After like a 300-point move up already, this is not much at all. And then most likely we try to flip this long. Because we had this inversion already. This reminder was like, this one held, this one held. This one we're watching to see if it hold. It didn't. We retraced it and invert instead. Hopefully to be able to send us lower. Still shaky, guys. Still very shaky on this. It hasn't really shot down yet. ES on the other hand actually looks much better in this frame here. This is on my Tradeify. I only have one on this inversion here. I don't feel the most confident on this one. It's just more of like a high risk but high chance short. I want to focus on this long if we can though. Short scalp down and then try to flip this long here. That's the goal. And I'm not saying to like completely buy market here. We want to see like a structural market structure shift basically. It's just still hanging in this area. Back up to entry right now. What's that? See what we got. Pretty much trying to climb back up. I'm gonna mark the next 5-minute gap too. I think that's something that we can watch for. We're gonna combine these two. So maybe this would be my target for trying to flip longs. Buy the dip. We're gonna buy the dip if we can. This one is short the rip right now. For a short-term scalp, don't think that I'm trying to go all the way bottom. This is like the most short time frame scalp I would show you guys. I'll change your sales here. This is inversion, retap. And if I were to long this, we want to ideally not enter right away, but see if this can hold first and then long. I'm most likely going to get rid of this off this low here and then focus on trying to long this. If this just sells right through, I'm going to be sad, but it is what it is. Okay, so we have one short scalp in. Now we're watching this very closely to freaking catch the dip here. Don't want to buy right away though. I'm gonna try to remove this so it avoids confusion. We're waiting for a 1 minute time frame flip now. We have the 5 minute structure here. As long as this doesn't inverse, I'm gonna be focused on longs here. I'm gonna try to. That was good. I think that was like, to me, this was like a short time frame scalp, but that's like 50 points. That's just how like volatile this is so far. All right, we're trying to hold this area. We wick this. Watching for the 5 minute. The next 5 minute close is at 210. Don't want to see any closure under 450s. As long as we do that, we're still open for longs. So if you guys were able to snag a short scalp, now we're looking to snag to flip longs if we can. Might have dropped it on the 30 if I need to. I can let this hold. If it comes back down, we might get something of a structural play. But if it rips back up, then you know it is what it is there. You might even want to watch on ES. Let's say we get this 1 minute flip back up here. We'll just use any retrace as long. That could apply to NQ too. Because we are already in this 5 minute structure that is holding. So flip this, retap, long, could do stop under. Let's see if we can do 2 for 2 on this. There's like I feel like a 30% chance, 33% chance that we just sell lower though. I think ES has been more consistent. Look at this. We had this 1 minute inversion. This could be easily classified as a BPR. It held that perfectly. We go lower. If we can flip this. Might even try just longs on ES. Just for simplicity. Just because the charts work so well with ES so far. Two things I could be watching for it to happen. We inverse this, very simple. Or we try to do another false move lower, and then we'll use this as a breaker the moment it comes back up, like how I show on the right side here. Like exactly like how I showed on the right side. Maybe going to option number 2 so far. Is chat locked in? I don't see no one's talking right now. I'm locked in too a little bit. Not yeah. ES was literally about to flip this. If there was a super fast Mac OS based trade copier, would you still use Ninja or just execute from TradingView and use a trade copier? I don't use Mac, I use desktop. So NinjaTrader has been easy for me. I think NQ or ES are moving so similar that I'm not sure if it matters too much. Like I told you guys, I had a MacBook for school. I love using the Mac, but when I was in engineering through my university, many of my programs that is required for me to use does not work in Mac. I'm like, what the heck? So I had like this decked out MacBook. I sold it. I don't know. I think I bought it for like 700 and I sold it for 500. It was kind of a new one at the time, and then use that to buy a Lenovo, which is something that I could actually use for. It's similar to trading. Like if you're trading, you can't download NinjaTrader. You can't download certain applications that you need. No flip, by the way. So this is still a no-go so far. I do like that we're trying to hold. If we can get a false move and immediately come back up, that is like the best bullish signature that you want to see when you're looking for a continuation. After a sweep already. This is the first sweep that we got too. So I'm so far glad that we took the break even. If I still feel bearish, I could have just reshorted here, which I'm not doing right now. I remember when I was like 12 and I avoided Apple because Fortnite wasn't available on it. Am I tripping? You were 12 at that time and Fortnite wasn't available on it, so you didn't like Apple? Can someone tell me how long Fortnite been around? Like, are you like 18 right now? Or has Fortnite been around for like 10 years? I feel like, damn, I'm becoming unk right now. Let me see. When did Fortnite come out and let's say blown up? 2017. Oh, we're like 9 years away. Damn. That's kind of a long time. Dude, trading just makes your time fly by so fast because in my mind, I'm like, I was playing Fortnite in school with my friends like 5 years ago, but in reality, that was like probably 8 years ago or 9 years ago. Okay, I think we're logging off. We have two areas of interest right now. We want to see if we can inverse this and also just get the breaker. So if we get a closure above here, we'll get a 1 minute breaker. Any retrace is an immediate long for me with a stop under this low. So this is basically the setup right now. It opted for number 2. We took the low out. So we're looking for a closure above. Get this breaker. Long this and let it rip. I have so many arrows, but like I know what I'm looking for. We have this right play so far. Short it down. Now look to see if we can relong. I think that's the perfect play so far. Unless it wants to go lower, then yeah. We'll have to wait for the 5 minute flip. Tapping this 15 minute would be awesome too. This is like a pretty good retrace. Like, this might be even like OTE. No, it's like 50. Low key, guys. Maybe I big break it too much. Maybe I should have just shorted and then just do break even and let it run. Don't get me wrong, like I like this for the trade that we took. This is the trade here. We shorted the inversion and we just TP'd right at the wick down. And then we were trying to focus on the longs. We just never got confirmation. There's like so many opportunities where it could have got confirmation. I'll tell you 3 reasons. We could have flipped this 1 minute. We didn't. We filled it and then closed under. We wicked down, all right? Wicked down. If we came back up, we'll get a breaker. That would be number 2. And then we have this inversion too here if we want to flip that. We didn't do that. So there was like 3 reasons it could have done any of them to at least give us a signal that we want to try to long this. That's why it's bearish right now. So for some reason, our high risk, high rewarding short was the one that played out well. Still made good money out of that. That was a perfect trade for me. What I was looking for is to be like really big brain. Like we have the bullish trend here. We want to buy a dip. We don't have any dips. Let's short this to basically send it straight down to a buy zone and then buy it up and go back to all-time highs. That would have been like the most classic type of trade that I would love to done live. Are you trading live with TradeFi? No, I have the TradeFi select accounts, which this one alone, guys, we made some money off of that. This is day 1 on the TradeFi. This is off of 1 mini, guys. You guys hear that? 1 mini, because this is a 50K account, right? 1 mini later, we got almost 50 points, $1,000 on it. So we're gonna try to see if we can do that a few more times. How you're not live yet? I was live with them like a very long time ago. I was live twice with them, I'm pretty sure. The first time and then a second time, or maybe just once. I get mixed up with Lucid. But I was live months ago and I did not trade with TradeFi for like basically 4 or 5 months. Now I'm back with them. And you can go back to sim with them after live, which is good. They don't permaban you like Apex. Did we hit the 15-minute gap? Hold up, guys. No, okay. Someone send something in the chat once we hit this 15-minute. I think this is the next big area of interest for me to look for longs. Oh, it's already right here, yeah. See if we can dig it a little bit lower. Pretty much I've been live with like almost every single firm that has a live program. Apex does not have a live program. Not yet, at least. But when you're like going live with them, it's not like you go live and you're forever live. Eventually you're gonna take some payouts and you're gonna blow up the accounts. Top Step, I think I was live Top Step over the past like 3 or 4 years. I've been trading them, probably 4 years now. I was live like 5 times with them. So yeah, Alpha, hopefully I want to see what Alpha live program is. Lanto is the only one I know that went live with them after he just did like a gigantic day. He did the advanced plan and then he just went for $15,000 per account and just made a shit ton of money. How do you risk so much on the 50K accounts? Is this a lot of risk? I did 1 mini on this. If I were to lose this trade here, it would have been $500. But since I won that trade, I made 1,000. Okay. There might be something that I could say for us along now. Genuine question: how do you blow up the prop live accounts but never blow up personal live? This is very easy. So when you're talking about prop live, how much money do you think they're giving you? Like if I go live on TopStep right now, they'll give me like a 10K live. You don't have like a lot of wiggle room here if you're trying to trade aggressively, unless you want to go in the path of let's go from trading like, you know, copy trade 5 accounts with like 2-3 minis at a time to just doing 2 minis on 1 account. I think that's a waste of time. Because in sim you can copy trade. You're basically like, if you do 2 contracts, 2 minis on a 150K account, that's times 5. That's 10 contracts per trade. When they give you live as 1 account, and you don't have that much wiggle room, you don't have that much balance. I'm not looking to trade, like commit a lot of time on trading on a very tiny account now. Yeah, John, you're asking about the live transition. Every firm is very tricky. Like for TopStep, if you have a lot of sim balance, you only get 20% transferred. The others is locked up. For other firms, they might just forfeit it completely and just max out somewhere. I think people, just for the chat's sake, guys, you gotta understand that no one is gonna have like if you get moved live, you do well in sim, you got live payouts. You get moved live, let's say Lucid or Tradeify, and you get moved with like, let's say $10,000. You're not gonna just have that account for like years, because unless you're trying to like make very little. If you're trading like a few micros, you can hold it as long as you want. But if you're actually trying to make money out of it, like $10,000 is a small account. To even make 1,000 would be 10% already. So your aim is still trying to make a good amount of money. Let's say make a few thousand per month, let's say, or even per week, whatever it is. That's like 30% of your account if you make 3,000 in a week. So eventually you're gonna make money on the live, take some payouts, make more money, take some payouts, and you're gonna hit the drawdown. You're not giving that much. So don't think like when you get moved live, it's like god tier trading from there. Maybe if they give you like full balance, and that'll be a different story. Guys, again, another time where I was waiting for this to do a change delivery. We did not close above. This is giving me kind of red flags right now for the long setup. I'm not sure we should be aggressive shorts right now, though. Are you cash dry? What does that mean? Like, do I have any cash in my accounts? Most things are lock away. Oh, my Lucid Max, guys. We are back in queue for live. It's going to take a few days, maybe like a week. This is business day, so 4 business days is almost a week already. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll let you guys know when we have the live. Isn't 10K prop live count the same as 50K with 2K drawdown? Yeah, it is exactly the same, but just don't get under the impression that once you get one live count with 10,000, that you're just gonna hold that for like 6 months plus, go from 10K to 100K. It's very unrealistic. If you want to make like 5% or like 3%, try to be as conservative as possible, make like 30% per month. That's literally $300 on a 10K account. That's like not worth the time for me to do a month. So that's why you have to be a little bit more aggressive. So you can make more and also potentially lose more. My gosh. Oh yeah, not in the market. I have some money locked up in CDs. I have money in the bank account, and then I have a lot of investments. Just kind of spread out. How should you trade it? So that's a question for yourself. If you were talking about how do you trade the live account, it depends. Like, is this account, if they move you a 10K, what do you want to make out of it? Is it worth your time to try to, like, you know, slowly build up? Is this your only account? This is your 10K is your lifeline. If you can make much more money on your own cash account or trade other prop firms, get more payouts from it, like, then I would be more aggressive with it. Because there's no point in wasting your mental capital on like a tiny one singular account. How much percentage per trade do you risk on your personal life? That's also a good question. What I recommend to people, like, let's say that you have like 50,000 to your name, 50,000 to your savings. If you want, you could put like 10K on a trading account, cash account. So that's like 20%. That's not all of it. You're not putting all 50K in. That's risky. If you have 100, you know, you put 10K in, that's only 10%. And then you risk what you put in. So in theory, like, if you have 100K in your bank account and you put 10K in and you're risking like 500 per account, 500 per trade, that might sound like a lot because like that's like 5% per trade. But in reality, that's like 0.5% of your whole savings because you only put 10% in. So that's what I like to do. If I put, let's say, 100K in, I could risk 5K per account. If you put 10K in, I could risk 500 per account. It's like 5% of what I put in, not how much I have to my name. Why do you open a 50K account of your own money and trade it? Everyone here knows that we trade live account, we trade evals, we trade props, we trade funded, we trade everything. I think there's one thing though, like, so to stay a little bit more grounded with everyone, if I just focus on trading like a $1 million portfolio trade rate or Robin or something like that in front of you guys, and I'm slamming like 20 contracts, that's not realistic to what everyone here has. But if I trade 5 Top Step or like 5 Alpha Features accounts, get them passed, get them funded, slowly build them up, anyone here could do that right now. So I think that's the main purpose. I'm copy trading both at the same time. But I don't like the idea of just because I have a very large portfolio, someone else with like a small portfolio can't replicate the same thing. This is so choppy, guys. I said so many times that like the long setup is starting to fail, but it's holding. It's coming back up. I'm still waiting to see if we can get a breaker setup. We got one banger short setup already. I'm still waiting to see the long setup. Wow, look at this. Look at this, chat. This 5-minute here is just like right brushing on it. NQ kind of, if I just do this a little bit more, it's like right on it. Yeah, it's like right on it. There's not much to really go by. But we're consolidating here. We're consolidating in a tough area. Oh, I have 2 news, guys. I have 2 news that both of them are somewhat confirmed, but I don't know when yet. I'm gonna type it out. Let me know what you guys think. Marketplace, right? Marketplace is where you redeem your points. Ooh, funded next accounts added. And loose cases. 25K to 150K random. Which one do you guys like? Funding Next has been asked for like over 6 months, and then we actually were able to secure some accounts. Or they allow us to do a bulk order. Funding Next, I'm not sure which accounts though. Like, you have Rapid, you have Legacy, you have Flex, you have Bolt. Personally, when I traded Funding Next, I like the Bolt. The Bolt was like easy money. The cases though, most likely will be like 800 smart points. Technically, if you get a payout bonus, you'll get an elusive case in exchange. This is basically $80 value right here. The weakest account you can get is like the Lucid Flex 25K. That's like $70. Everything else is like 80, 90, 100. If you get a 150K direct, that's like $500 right there. Is this worth the price though? I think we're setting at 800. Tell me what you guys think. I need to see clearly the probability first and confirm Lucid. It could be 850, but I'm leaning towards 800 just to match the payout bonus. Shouldn't Lucid case be cheaper than 25K? How would that make sense, guys? If I have a case that gives you $70, $80, $100, $500, why would the case be lower than the lowest amount? Economics does not work in my mind right there when you said that. What are the chances? That's what I'm asking. Like once I confirm, I can settle the price because we're gonna make it like mathematically correct. So let's say there's like a 70 chance to get like 25K, 20% to get 50K, 10% to do this. We're gonna try to set it exactly. It could be it most likely be higher, but if it's like 830, I'll just still set it 800. Flash sale the smart marketplace. We could do something like that. I don't mind. Did ES give you the pattern that you want? Oh, maybe. Hang on. I'm just watching NQ, but maybe ES gave that pattern. I think it did. It's honestly so shaky that I'm not feeling the best on it either. Change the delivery, breaker. Breaker did not get a closure above yet, though. We need a candle closure above this wick. Is Lucid Max worth getting offered 180 for a 50K account? If you pass that account, you get $2,000 live payout. So like 10x. You talk about prop firms more than price action. I would say I traded for like an hour, 20 minutes, and then we just talk about prop firms for the first time right now while waiting for price action. If you want me to continue waiting for this price action, I'll just literally commentate, we have not confirmed the breaker. We have not confirmed this. We're still waiting. Your PM is like so easy to just get chopped up and mind fucked just by getting sucked into like the accumulation, consolidation phase of it. That it's good to just go off topic. Sometimes like it's like kind of like Asia. When I'm trading Asia, sometimes I'll be on my computer and I'll just set price alerts. I can come and go. I can eat food. I can just relax on my phone, and then once price alert hits, I'll go on and like get ready to play. Get ready to play as in like we're playing a game, but get ready to trade. Okay, besides that, I think you guys love the Lucid cases. Fun and next, which one? I need feedback. I'll make a poll. No. Let's see. Legacy. Bolt. What is it called? Flex. And then rapid. Just help me do this poll real quick, guys. For the next marketplace, we're gonna add some plans. I think YouTube, they let you choose one product. Maybe just choose the most favorite one that you want to see added. The Flex is the new one. I don't think the Flex, if you're thinking like the Flex will be good prices, it's not gonna be because they have a flash sale. We don't get the prices of flash sale. I haven't seen the Flex though. Do you guys like the Flex? Flex is winning. Maybe besides a Flex from Legacy, Bolt, and Rapid. We'll probably just automatically add the Flex just because it's new. Lucid cases, I might make a bet. The first person to pull a 150K direct funded will give them like, I don't know, like 2,000 smart points. I want to be able to see someone from our side win something big. Maybe we'll give them another direct funded. You get like BOGO. If you pull the Lucid case and then you hit a 150K, the largest count, and also it being 150K direct funded, what if I give you another direct funded just for the first person to show that you got it from SPF? That'd be fire. Because I feel like the odds to get a 150K direct funded is like not 1%. It's gonna be like 0.1%. So you would need to open like 1,000 or 10,000 cases. What is that? I don't know the exact percentage, but like let's say it's like you have 100%, 1,000 cases, so 0.01. That's 1%. 0.01. This should be 0.1%. And if you open, oh shit, I'm kind of doing this wrong. 100 divided by 0.001. You need 100,000 cases to get it guaranteed. How to solve the Lucid case? It's going to be added to the marketplace for 800 smart points, I think. Not fully decided, but yeah. If you don't have any max allocation, it'll be kind of fun just for you to buy 5 Lucid cases and just see what you get. Why don't you do like a randomizer for certain points, like the Lucid case, where you don't know which account you might get, and you get to choose from 2 options? That's something we talked about before. Kind of like a smart case, let's say. And then you open it, you get like, it could be a random 50K from E8, Alpha, Tradeify, Lucid. I guess the math would be like, if you don't want it, you can burn it and get back the points, get like part of the points back. Something like that, I guess. It kind of leans towards gambling though, don't you think? Because you use your points and you open a smart case and you get a random account, and if you don't want it, you burn it back in. Damn, price action is cooked right now. I'm just glad I took a trade, and I think some of you guys also took the short with me. We took the Tradeify, took TPT. These are funded. The only thing that's not funded is Alpha. Alpha is the one that I took evals on. I literally bought this yesterday, so this is our first trade on it. Yeah, that's it. It's 50% because it's 0, I think. So I need another 1,500 to get funded. Maybe get funded tomorrow, and then I can copy trade everything. Don't let it trade back in. I think you need to, because what if it's like a restricted country, or if you're already max allocated, then it gets like a little bit tricky. If you don't know what Marketplace is, it's the smart prop firm platform. You can use your points that you get from prop purchases or payout bonus, and you can redeem, like, let's say Alpha accounts, Lucid, Tradeify, tools, and Tradecopia, stuff like that. Lucid cases would be kind of fire, yeah. Lucid cases, smart cases, I want to make, if I do it, I got to do it right. Smart cases could be literally anything. Maybe it'll be like 1,000 smart points, and then you get a guaranteed account from any of our prop firm partners. And if you don't want it, you want to burn it back in. What do you use to copy trade? I use Tradecopia. Could you add a page on where you get to see the conversion, how many points you get? We have a page, by the way. It's in the how it works. This is so choppy. This is like the perfect time to be off topic. If you want to know how much you get, go to how it works, and then you can click like Lucid. You get 50% smart points. E8, you get 50% smart points, and there's a tooltip here. Why is it not working? Yeah. Gives you an example too. Tradeify, it's 50% for some plans. Lightning plans 33. Day traders 50%. Trade days 70 minimum. Yeah, that's it. I think we still long this, guys. I know we've been waiting for a long time, but the moment it breaks, the moment we come back up here and hold this area, I think that might be the long that we're looking for. The 5 minute looks so bad though, but maybe long in ES. Can we agree on that? Patience is impressive. How do you overtrade? I do bad trading all the time. You know, the most time I do bad trading is like when I'm not sitting at my desk. I'm just kind of like out and about, and I'm like on my phone. I take a trade. I'm like, damn, that was a dumb trade. And then I'm like, let me try to make it back. I think it's outside of my normal workplace. If I'm on my desk, I have 500 people watching me. I have to be, I want to perform well in front of you guys. I don't want to, trade like shit. That's a lot of pressure, and I think that helps. I think accountability helps. So if you don't want to stream, you could just post your results daily, let's say. I think that also helps when I did in the past. Win or loss, you can post on our Discord, Smart Problem Discord. And then we keep up to date with it. It's kind of like journaling, but like more active journaling. You're journaling in front of everyone. Where's the breaker you're talking about? So basically we climbed up, we made a good low here, right? Try to flip this, but we failed. We made another low. The breaker I'm talking about is that last attempt that we made higher here. So what I marked out here, we just need a nice closure above it, and then we most likely can join this long here. This is what I'm looking for now. Yeah, as long as it's closed, this is actionable. I'm not going to take on NQ. I think NQ just being like so weird with it right now. The way it's moving is much weaker than ES, so we're going to start sticking with the ES here. This breaker is not confirmed yet. I only marked it preemptively, but for it to confirm is a closure above this area. Which this last 1 minute candle we did do though. So here's your long setup, guys. See if this works. Here, I want to also just slam buys here so you guys can see it. We waited quite a while for this. I want to see it work. But yeah, price action has been interesting. Let's just say that. It's so choppy, man. And he's already dragging down. I feel like this was a good time to go for it. So if this is wrong, then I'll give back some profits. Profits would be given back, it seems. This is what I have. Should be right here. Pretty much a closure under 67 would seal the deal. If we wick this and then come back up, that would be disgusting, but... Yep. It's such a weird wick, man. I want to see NQ too. NQ already took another low, you see here. Not the best sign for strength. And we're talking about like, let's buy the dip. First time we see a decent dip, doesn't work. That's amazing. Can I put dark mode on this? Oh, this is bad. That was a bad dark mode. Change it back. Oh, I got stopped out pretty nicely there, huh? That was a clean. That was. I need to change this back. Then we'll see what happened. Let me see if I got wicked. Wait, let me just see this real quick. I need to pull up financial news just in case we need to relong this. Was that anything that I should be concerned of if I were to read long this? Iran president won't back down and talk, state TV. Okay. Just one quote did that, guys. That's cool, I guess. Flip Iran. Do we chase shorts because Iran said something iffy? Let me delete all this. Chase along, guys. John Brady, I think this is where it gets a little bit difficult because I did short. You're talking about 300 points higher. Isn't it better to short it or like, you know, play the other direction? I did play the other direction here. We shorted this, as you see from here. We made a good buck out of it. We were waiting to do the long. And even when I shorted this, you know, there's a lot of people, even when it's moving up like this, a lot of people like, this is bullish momentum, do not short this. I took the bold move to short this to wait for a better dip buy. So it's kind of a hindsight when we kind of reference like, oh, this would have been a top, because had we not turned here, we could have just climbed higher and that would have been like the perfect dip buy. I wanna try to re-long one more time though. I think we hit the 15-minute objective. I still feel decent about longs, but that was a pretty strong wick. Iran president speaking live? Okay, never mind. That might be too dangerous. He's gonna talk some shit. He's gonna talk some mad shit, guys. Oh wait, you know what? What if it's false? Low key, the news could be false. Like the agreement. What if he shuts it down? Damn, my mind is so messed up trying to play this price action. It's like headlines battle right now. Who's gonna have the better headline? He's obviously denying it right now. That is somewhat what I'm getting to. We literally sold so much of our pump already that like this is, now we're at OT. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense now. One more drive maybe, one more dip down and then flip back up. That would be like pretty good longs. Oil's getting bid. I need to check this. This might be an opportunity for us too. This is like a tiny bid though. Okay, here we go. We might be longs. We might be trying to look for a flip inside this area. So I might drop down to like a 30-second. The moment we get in 15-minute gap, I'm going to do something aggressive and try to do small side, look for a big push back up. So it could be like something like this, move back to 400s. So join me if you like. I'm going to try to see if I can showcase this fail or not. Let's go. Do or die, baby. Let's actually drop down to the lower time frame on this. Here's that drive. Here's that drive. NQ's selling more than like ES by far right now. This previous tech is just dumping right now. We already flipped the hourly. You know what? I might buy 300s. Call me crazy, but 300 is a buy right now. Let me just smack it. We're in the hourly. We're deep in the hourly right now. Wait for the 30-second flip to actually size in. I have one contract in right now. I took on ES just because ES is a little bit stronger. Let me just add a little bit more down here. NQ is too weak right now. Don't touch NQ. ES is the strength right now. We're gonna drop down to 30 here. The moment this flips, I'm gonna add 2 more contracts. We're trying to buy the dip here. Higher time frames is looking good here. We flipped the hourly here, hourly inversion, you can see. And then we're inside the 15 minute. This is like basically news up. We're slowing all the way back down right now. Okay, we get a bigger push from here. Just need this to close above 49s for me to add more to this. Come on, need more power here, guys. Buy the dip time. Oh. ES is at least more favorable in this way, but let's just see. Let's just see how this goes, though. This is somewhat fun to me because like now you can real price action. I think it's high risk, high reward here. And he just broke 300s. Let me also go to the 15. We have the 15 here. We might go to 30s. That's where my next area of interest is. I'm gonna get wrecked. Let's see, guys. Type 1 if you think I'm gonna get wrecked. Type 2 if you think this is gonna win. Do it right now. Before, I don't want to hear any hindsight here. We're gonna try to cap this trade to like $1,000 risk at most. Oh fuck. It's like 50-50. My stop would, my TP would be much bigger than my stop. That's gonna be the focus here. Come on, lead. I might add another one. I'm just waiting to see some strength first. None of these are showing any strength. Someone pull up financial juice too. I need to see if anything else happens. We're trying to look for a nice retrace back to like maybe 50s. This 30-second gap get filled in, I can charge back up. I don't like how it's stuck here. We need some more power here. Let me zoom in the chart also. This is like so zoomed out right now. We need, since we're in the 30-second, we need to see everything, guys. We need to see everything. Just know we drove into a very good area. Okay, try to add this. Come on. One-minute gap. 1-minute gap. And he's pouring up right now. We literally sold the top. Now we're trying to buy the bottom. Is this the bottom though? It's going to turn down. If you think it's going to turn down, short this shit right now. Short it right now. Short this low. Okay. No closure, that's sick. Sick right there. You could add this. I think this is enough momentum. We're trying to go for a bigger push. Most likely up to 60s if we can. Buying the dips looks so good so far. Come on, need to keep on pushing. This is like getting stalled too far. 1 minute is about to flip this too. NQ, we already flipped this, which is good. NQ is a little bit weaker too. I snagged like 1 on NQ. I have 2 on ES. I'm just gonna flatten NQ here and just hold on ES. Looking for 55s if we can. Let's do 53.75. Let's do. Okay, we're break even here. The last one. Chat, come on. We're at 4,600 now. I try to put markers, it's not working. I want to show you guys like my stop and entry, but it's not working right now. Yeah, I'll just close out here. I think that's good. Looks like spot turn back down. That's good. Whether you took NQ, ES, they both kind of pump the same. NQ, surprisingly, I think held a little bit better, I would say, on the move up. On the move down, it was getting destroyed. So I went for ES for the most part on this trade. So if you want to recap of why I want to buy that, we're playing off of news right now. It's a lot of headlines. I'm mostly looking at the charts. So we have the hourly here already. The hourly got a monstrous closure above. We flipped this hourly, and then we retrace all the way back down. When you're looking at charts, like on this move up, some people are chasing longs here, but then you're like, where do you want to buy? That's what you should be thinking of. You should already have area of interest where you want to buy. For me, I wanted this 15-minute drive down here. So once we get back here, we already almost negated the whole pump. So we're buying the low right now, technically. After a 300-point move up, we went back down 250. So it's pretty much low risk there. It's still going, guys. It's still going. $4,500 on each account, 1,500 here, 1,200 here. That's not bad. This is within consistency too. These are all funded except alpha. Good day so far. So basically, short won, long failed, long for 4 points by the way, and then long down here won. So 3 trades, 1 pretty banger short 2R, more than 2R, like 205. 1R, let's say, loss, and then we basically went 2R on this long. And we did this live. And if you guys want to be hindsight about it, I asked you guys, is this gonna dump or pump when I was gonna buy, like type 1 or 2, depending on what you think is gonna happen? It was 50-50, so I had to stick with my guns, and we bought the shit. We didn't buy out feelings, we bought off the charts. And just waiting also for the 1 minute flip. This was also confirmation for me to add more. So I added another contract here for another drive. And then once we got this pump here, I just took it off. The guys who type 2 are in the giveaway raffle, the rest are not. That's funny. So we are back, chat. I like doing it live though. Sometimes I want to be big brain about it, but I might be overthinking it. Like I try to short here and then re-long somewhere and try to see if we can get push higher. But it's all about reacting to price action. You look at multiple time frames. It's pretty clear sometimes where you should be looking at. For here, if you look at the left side of the chart, right, and you're like, oh, I'm missing the longs, I'm missing the longs, I'm missing the longs. Where should I buy? Where should I buy? And the moment it comes back down, you should be already thinking like, where should I actually look for longs? If you are panicking just the moment it wicks down, and you're thinking of chasing a sell, then you're just chasing price action, which could work up here. But what happens if you just chase this short here and then it reverses back and you're gonna get your ass kicked. You're gonna get killed, and even though you're trying to play within a trend, this trend is like just back and forth. Do you trade inversions? I trade everything. I trade inversion, fair value gap, BPRs, everything, breakers, OB, you name it. The cat's not. The cat comes to me. I don't come to the cat. How many contracts did you put in? I put 3 contracts simultaneously. So 3 on the way down here. This was like 60 points, right? I'm just gonna try to do the math here. 3 times 60. This is $3,600, right? And then I'm pretty sure I lost 600 on this long here. So it was 3 contracts times 50 times 4.25. That was my stop. 600. So I was at 3,000 gains because we're doing like big win, small loss, and then this one here we made another 1,500 from 2 ES and 1 NQ. I don't know why I can't show the entries. Let me. I need to reset this maybe. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, so ES trade, you can see, let me see if I got slippage. Yeah, I got like 1 point of slippage. I had 3 contracts here at 70s. My stop was supposed to be 66.75. It took me out at 65.5, which is not bad if you consider that it went like 10 points through it. And then I re-longed 41s, pretty good long here. And I add another long at 49. Got it at 55. So about like, this is about like 14 points from the first one. Should I have held it? Maybe I should have, but I felt good about this move already. My target was looking for like 390s, 400s though on NQ. So not bad, right? And then for NQ, I took the same trade here, 316. I took NQ off pretty early, I would say. This is like 40 points. It is what it is though. Just because we're also buying the knife, and I'm not looking to go back to all-time highs or high of day. We're just looking for a pretty juicy bounce, which we did get from 15 minute to 15 minute. Look at that, pretty good, right? Wow, it's 309 already. We were on more than we should have, guys. Let's wrap this up with the giveaway. Yeah. Sometimes though, guys, it's not your best interest to just be trying to bet on me losing. Because why would you want to watch me and just pray for me to lose? This. There we go. Okay, first one failed. All right, you have 2 minutes. I did it a little bit longer. What? I think this giveaway is broken. Oh, no, right. Okay. Good thing we put 2 minutes. I think that there's too many people clicking at one time. There we go. I was able to get it. I also don't want to bet on the news here. Let me see. Intense mediation is underway with Pakistani official in Iran. Very close to reaching deal. I'm currently working on draft text at the same time. Another source to really judge whether a serious final agreement is within reach. This is critical here. If it's like not clear that there's a serious final agreement, then this is just like, yeah, this is most likely gonna become a failed agreement again. We're gonna do one. I think if we hit the like goal, we will always do two, but we only have like 95 likes. We have to get 200 likes to even do two. That's what we always promise. 17 seconds. Let's see who it is. Congrats to dun 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 dun. Misher Too Much. Congrats to you, man. We're gonna wrap this up here, guys. See you guys tomorrow to end the week. You should give at least two. If we get 200 likes, we always do two. But we're at like what, 90 something. And there's like 400 plus people here. It's very easy to hit 200, but see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the trades instead. Giveaways are just extra, guys. We hit 3 trades, 1 of them failed, 2 big winners.